Hello everybody, welcome into the SFA Season 18 Week 9 Game Day. We are here for a big time matchup in the Conference USA. Undefeated Texas State and Coach Fi taking on undefeated Tulane. It's going to be a fun one. We've already had a crazy game day and sim games. Florida upset, lots of fun ones here in the BearCave style. And now we're here for a full-on game day. As always, though, this is the SFA. It's an online dynasty ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You can jump in at any time. You can claim a team. You can set the schemes and the playbooks. And you can recruit in the server, participate in server games, and build your way to a national championship trophy. As always, if you are watching live, make sure you guys drop a Twitch Prime sub, as it is free with a linked account and helps us out greatly. You can also, if you want even more content, you can check out patreon.com/the SFA. Watch party this week was incredible. We had a 4 overtime game already up on the YouTube channel if you want to check it out after this one. VODs from this and BearCave will be available later on tonight. Highlights from this game will be available tomorrow. And as always, we'll go through the full rosters, and then we'll watch the game in its entirety. So it's going to be a really fun matchup. Very excited for this game, so let's get on into it. And as always, before we get started, I want to make sure we shout out our friends over to Home Field Apparel. Make sure to check them out. You can use code 15% off. They are dropping Penn State hats this week. They also have mystery long sleeve shirts here, pack of 3 and 1 if you want to get one severely discounted. Love all their content, or all their shirts, so I got a pack of 3 and it's on its way. We got Texas State to be slew. The only team to ever be shut out on BearCave or on game day is Texas State. So we'll see if they can avoid that today. 92 overall to be slew, the SFA quarterback. They also got Blaze Hollister, the SFA player at running back. Wide receiver, Little LeChante coming on over from Hawaii. You got Malik Rivers, SFA player, and Ron Robertson. Tight end, you got SFA player Hunter Marshall, the highest scorer in Derby this season. Offensive line looks like this. Not that bad for a G5 team. This is the 3rd highest rated G5 team in the nation. On defense, you got Bronson Rowe, the 5-star SFA player. Jermaine Watson, and in the middle, Bianco Strickland and Mike Anderson. At linebacker, the transfer from Oklahoma, Tyrell Smoochie. At linebacker, middle linebacker, you got Rise Irwin, the transfer from Air Force, and Andres Yaslov. And then you also got Shondale Cook, the former number 1 recruit. This is one of the best linebacker corps in the entire nation, not just the G5. And at corner, SFA player Jevro Barker, Jason Allen, and Sean Vogel. And out back, Bo Hunter and Shantae Bahama. Their kicker is SFA reject, Ethan Pruitt as well. So now let's go check out Tulane. Also undefeated, number 18 in the nation. This is a team that always seems to be pretty good, but they just stumble down the stretch. They're led by quarterback E.J. Johnson. Running back is Matt Peterson. Their wide receiver core, Brandon Johnson, Michael Bailey, and Jermaine Thomas. Tight end is Tate Porter. Offensive line looks like this, so very similarly matched here on the offensive side. On defense, Fred McDonald, Brian Hart, Lamar Smith, and Marvin Robinson. Rich McDonald, Brad Parham, Quinn McKinley. And at corner, Marcus Branch, Jeff Pearson, and Stephen Hackett. Mike Beach and Tremaine Weldon. So no SFA players on this team currently. Definitely the big part of this game is going to be the defense for Texas State, if they can live up to the hype. Coach Fi, if you want jerseys, let me know. And let me get the prediction going. So who do you think covers? This is a Texas State -7.5. Tulane is a 7.5 point underdog. So 2 minutes on that prediction. Get your Bob and Us in. Thanks for joining us here on a Tuesday night. White helmet, maroon jersey, white pants. So got to get my thumbnail here. So Fi, you can if you want to check, you can pick their jerseys. If you don't want to pick, I'm gonna give them the baby blues. We love the baby blues here. If you want something different, you can let me know, but do they have the little kid holding the flag? That's the question. Yes, they do. Oh, I love that. We're definitely going this hat. It's one of my favorite jersey or helmets in anything, basically. And then over here, he wants... I love this Texas State white helmet, the maroon jersey, and the white pants. Alright, so I'll give you guys a couple of seconds here to pick your size. I have a text I have to return. 1 second. Gonna be a good time. Alright, so first real test, can we pass the test? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm kind of slowing it down here. Might have a Miss TC emergency brewing. So as always, you can't pick coin toss or anything. Alright, we're just gonna proceed unless she... we're just gonna proceed. See what happens. Alright, here we go. We've got Texas State. We've got Tulane. So on game day style, you can't actually pick... you can't pick the coin toss or anything. But the #1 defense in the nation, Coach Fi, is averaging 8.6 a game. What the heck? So even if his offense doesn't perform, we know his defense can. See what happens. He's built a monster defense. So here we go. Texas State. We know their biggest test of the season is going to be UTSA at the end of the year. Can they find a way to stay undefeated by then? So here we go. Maroon Texas State kicks off to Tulane first. We'll see the green wave in action here at home. They get a nice block. There they go to start the game. A long kick return. Great start for the Wave. They'll start at their own 38-yard line. Split backs here for Tulane. It's E.J. Johnson. He has the time. He floats it deep, and that's a connection. 14 yards to open the drive. Hand off. Oh, a stiffy from the running back on Bronson Rowe. It's Matt Peterson getting aggressive to start the ball game here. By golly. So I formation here just across the 50. End around. They got to get tricky here to beat this defense, and a nice stop. Michael Bailey only gets one. So third down early on for Tulane, trying to take advantage of this great field position to start it. Johnson steps up. He yams it to the corner. That's risky. It's caught. And they do get 5 out of it. So decision time for Tulane. They'll go for it on the opening possession, getting aggressive. No man's land here for the Green Wave. Shotgun. Johnson to the corner. He has to turn upfield, and he's out of bounds. It's a turnover. Not aware of the sideline. So Texas State gets off the field. So to start the drive at 2B Sloot, he dumps it off. There's Blaze Hollister, the SFA player, and a nice start, 15 yards.
Gain of 14 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Four down, four down. Hey, watch that, watch out.
So 1st and 10 now for 2B Sloot. Hand off to the corner. He gets the edge. Can he get past him? Another big play for Bays. 2 touches, 35 yards. Dog water getting cooked already.
Two tights. Four down.
So inside the 30. 2B Sloot. Quick option for 2B. He does get it out to Blaze a 3rd time. This time they corral him after 2.
Gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 now here for Texas State. Handoff for Blaze. He finds room. Oh, look at the hezzy. He goes upfield. He gets 10. Another first.
Gain of 9 on the play. 1st down.
So inside the 15 for Texas State. Looking for an early score. 2B Sloot has the time over the middle. It's caught and dropped. Bit of a hospital ball trying to hit Hunter Marshall there. 2nd and 10 now, 6:30 left. Handoff, 2B Sloot. Oh, it's a keeper. He gets a block. That's going to be a touchdown for 2B Sloot. A quick strike for Texas State. What a start for the Bobcats. So Coach Phi, the only user in SFA history to get completely shut out in a game, day-style game, is on the board here in the first 3 minutes. Exactly right, Zach. Tubular. So here comes Tulane. They had a good start on the last drive and just stalled out. One of the best defenses in the country here for Texas State. One of their biggest tests. Trying to get to 8-0. Under center is Tulane. So they'll toss it out to Peterson. He does turn the corner. He breaks a tackle, but it's all for 1 yard. Second and 9. Yamming it over the middle. Oh, I thought it was picked. That's Reese Irwin. The transfer from Air Force, he was a punter, but he's a do-it-all type of a guy. That was crazy. So 3rd and 9. Johnson dumps it off, and that's a 3 and out. This might be a bloodbath. The way it's starting, Texas State firing on all cylinders here on the road. So there's the kick. Will be returnable for Jevero Barker. He'll get up to the 50. So drive number 2 for Tubby Sloot and company. It was way too easy the first time. Tulane, it feels like, already might be on the ropes. Tubby takes off. He finds a hole. They bring him down after 4. Second and 6 now for Texas State. Play action over the middle. It's caught, and a big hit on Malik Rivers. They will mark him short. So 3rd down upcoming for the SFA player. But a nice catch over the middle. So 3rd and inches. Quick option for Tubby, and he's not going to get it. What a stop for Tulane. So now what is Texas State going to do? They're going to go for it. So 4th and inches. Tubby drops back. He is going to evade. He go down. It's a turnover. Throwback Tubby Sloot, vintage Tubby moment there. So Tulane gets the ball right back with a bunch of momentum. 3rd and inches, they couldn't convert. So can Tulane capitalize here? Drops back. Johnson has the time. He steps up. He gears up for a yam. He launches into double coverage. Tipped away by Shante Bahama. So 2nd and 10 now for Tulane and the Baby Blues. Quick drop. The slant tipped away. Bo Hunter almost picks it off. So 3rd down here for Tulane. Unable to capitalize on the great field position. Steps up, throws it deep, tipped, oh, almost caught off the tip, and we got a flag.
Holding offense.
And a holding call, it didn't matter anyways.
That penalty is declined.
Welcoming Coach Mango. Hey, a win's a win, man. These things are tough to get, especially when you're Michigan, right? So another 3 and out for Tulane as they angle this out. Hey man, Wisconsin's 3 and 4, Maple. First and 10. Yeah, Minnesota's having the year like USC had last year, just injuries and losses. Tough year for Coach Rick. So here's Tubby, the lefty, and he throws it away. Not a great start for Tubby. He had a good drive, but it was mainly Blaze Hollister. Second and 10 now. Hunter Marshall in motion. The tubester hands it to Blaze. Blaze gets a nice gain, and he goes down after 5. So 3rd and 5. Tulane showing up on defense today. Tubby floats it open, man, and will they give it to him? They will. It's little LeChante. Lil LeChante getting his big boy pants on as he got that first. So drive continues for the Bobcats. Play action now for Tubby on the run. He jumps it off to Hunter Marshall. Only gets 2 yards. A high scorer this year in Derby. Scored me 6 points a couple of weeks ago. So 2nd and 8 now. Quick option. Floats it out to Blaze. He turns the corner and they'll give him the first. So great start for Texas State as we're approaching the end of this first quarter. Quick throw all the way out wide. Little LeChante breaks a tackle. Oh, baby, little LeChante. What a start to the drive for him. The screen passes always require some yards after catch, guy. So 2nd and inches in no man's land. It's where they stalled out last drive. He breaks a tackle this time. Gets the corner. There goes Blaze. Could have been another negative play. Instead, Blaze turns it into a smack. Blaze Hollister, baby. 6 first down to Tulane's 1. Domination so far for the Bobcats. Hand off to Blaze again to the outside. This time he goes down. The pulling guard couldn't quite get there. Quinn McKinley. Already 60 yards rushing for Hollister. To man-like. Play action for Tubby. He has all the time in the world. He takes off, and it's a sack. Ball's on the ground. Picked up by the offensive line. Sack that quarterback. Ball on the ground. Vintage Tubby salute here today. Yeah, that ball was out. So 3rd and 1,000,000. Don't think they're in field goal range. 3rd down for Tubby. 3-man rush. He has time. Yams it deep. Oh, it's caught. That's another first. It's little LeChante. The comeback route wide open. What is Tulane doing on defense? You got to cover little LeChante. So goal to go for the Bobcats, trying to extend this lead to 2 scores. Hand off, Blaze. He pushes off 1, and down he goes. Second and goal now here for the Bobcats. From the 8. Motion. Malik Rivers, a triple option. Tubby, he flips it. Rivers has room. Touchdown, Texas State. Ran to perfection. The Bobcats are running away with it. $14-0 here in the first quarter for the Bobcats. The team to beat in Conference USA. They got Tulane and UTSA right on their heels. But the way this defense is playing, man, I don't know if Tulane's going to score a point. Texas State only giving up 8.6 a game through 7 games. That's ridiculous. Giving up like 43 total points. So motion here, and oh, a broken play for Tulane. Oh no, it's going from bad to worse here. Andres Yaslov getting a freebie on that one. So 2nd and 12. Play action, Tulane dumps it, and that's going to be 7. It'll be 3rd and 5, trying to avoid another 3 and out. That'll be the end of the quarter now. Texas State dominating the first quarter here on game day. Can they keep it up? So flip the fields, maybe they can flip the luck. Tulane on third down, dumps it off, it's caught. And I don't think he got it. No, he did not. Another stop, another punt. Do you fake it here? I think you might. They won't. So Texas State gets the ball back up. 2 scores. They've scored 2 touchdowns on 3 drives. They turned over on downs 1 time in no man's land. So here comes Texas State. Pistol set. They'll hand it off to Blaze Hollister. He goes nowhere. Tremaine Weldon. Second and 10 here. Trips to the right side. Another handoff to Blaze. Down he goes. And that's how you beat this team on defense. You force Tubby Sloot to drop back. Bro, you're still waffling over a line I said like 4 drives ago. So third down for the Bobcats. They blitz him. Tubby gets it off. It's Lola Chante. He tries to make a play and he can't. 3 and out for Texas State. So does Tulane have something in them to fight back? Scoreboard, scoreboard. Wisconsin clears. Wisconsin on your dome. The baddies all over the Roadrunners. All right, Tulane. Time for you to muster some offense. Please, I'm on my knees. Just get a first. They drop it back. Dump it off. All right, good start. They get 7. No, I have a feeling it's one of those where he's 11-0 and he loses to you. Then we have to give him an at-large bid. Second and 3. The handoff here to Peterson. He gets to the outside. He gets around Shondell Cook. And he'll get across the 50. That's what they needed. Big first down run there for Tulane. Shondell Cook, former number 1 recruit, season 16 class. Bunch at the bottom of the screen. They're across the 50. The toss out to Peterson. He tries to get the edge, but man, running to the edges on these linebackers is a tall task. You got Smoochie from Oklahoma. You got Shondell Cook, number 1 recruit. And then you've got a all-American type athlete there in the middle in Irwin. Second and 9 now. Quick throw out wide. Well, last season, Dogwater, we left Western Kentucky out as 11-1, and their only loss was to Southern Miss, who was number 2. So, I think the strength of schedule is better for Texas State, but still. Like this win against Tulane, it would help. 3rd and 9 for Tulane. Yams it open. He has to get upfield. He does. First down. Drive continues. That is a big catch there for Tulane. Keep the drive moving. Hand off to Peterson. He cuts upfield. Great cut there. He gets 8 out of it. Downhill running from the Green Wave. And they find Pater here. Any score, you just got to wet your lips here if you're the Green Wave. 2nd and 2. Drop for EJ. It's caught over the middle. He cuts up field. A big play for Tulane. It's 12. Nicely done. Nicely done. Inside the 20. Can they punch it home? Tulane undefeated for a reason. Quick option. Down he goes. Shondell Cook wraps him up. Easy pickings for Cook. So 2nd and 14 now for the Green Wave. They come out in I form. Hand off, Peterson. They part the Red Sea, and they gets 9 back. Great job running it up the gut there. Peterson's been able to run it quite well, but 3rd down has not been great for him. So 3rd and 5. Hand off, up the gut. He's pushing, and it's 4th down. They got to make a decision here. And they're going for it. I like the aggressiveness. You don't know how often you're going to get down here playing to win. I like the idea. Split backs. Handoff to the outside. Oh, and he gets it. Willie Hayes. First and goal for the Green Wave. Can they punch it home? The snap, it's Johnson to throw it. He rolls left over the middle. It's caught and dropped. Might have had a touchdown there if he could have just hung on. Shante Bahama laying the boom. 2nd and goal. You might just want to run it. Quick drop and back of the end zone, incomplete. Why do you stop running the ball when you're down at the goal line? 3rd and goal for Tulane. Under center. Handoff up the gut. He's short. And Peterson's not on the field. He might be injured. And they're going for it again. So 4th and goal. Can Texas State stand on their head? Oh, they jumped. The handoff to Hayes. He gets out wide. Broken tackle. It doesn't matter. Touchdown, Tulane.
Offside. Defense.
They cut the lead in half.
Penalty is declined.
So Peterson is out for the game. That means we're going to see Willie Hayes the rest of the way. But he played well there. He broke the tackle, got into the end zone. They would have gotten another chance at it. But a monster drive there from Tulane. Multiple 4th down conversions. That was a big, big drive for confidence for Tulane. So Barker now up to the 30. So 1st and 10 for Tubby Sloot. Up by 7. Plenty of time in the half. It's a keeper for Tubby, and down he goes. He loses 3. Fred McDonald. 6 rushes for 5 yards today for Sloot. 2nd and 13. Will LeChante in motion. The handoff, Blaze Hollister, and oh, what a hit! Tulane is firing on all cylinders. They are penetrating this backfield. So 3rd and 14. Drops back for Sloot. He has time. He escapes. And he goes down. A 3 and out. So what a change of events. The first quarter was all Texas State. And now suddenly Tulane can tie it up. Tulane showing some real strength here. Some real audacity. I don't know what word I'm trying to find. Oh, yeah. So this is returnable here. Tenacity, yeah, there you go. Grit, tenacity, willpower. It's what a 15-hour workday mixed with 4 hours of sleep gets you. So there we go. We get some play action. A yam. Oh, it could have been picked! Almost. Second and 10 now for EJ. Drops back over the middle. It's caught and face mask. Looks like they got away with one there. So 3rd and 3. Around midfield here. Delayed give, and they get the first. It's Willie Hayes. Not the OxyClean guy, but Willie Hayes. He coming to this game, and he is having an impact. That left side looks so juicy. Just hand it off. Never mind. Not that way. You can't do a misdirection with that look. Shondale Cook ate him up. 2nd and 11. They will hurry it up. We're inside a minute. You can get 3 out of this at least. They're yamming it deep. Left side. Another underthrow. Jason Allen couldn't pick it. It'll be 3rd down. Third down. Can they keep the drive moving? Play action. Yamming wide open over the middle. That's going to be a first. Michael Bailey. What a throw. So the drive continues. They have 2 timeouts. Plenty of time here. They don't have much of a kicker. Need to get closer. 4-man rush over the middle. It's dropped. Hospital ball. This defense really getting tested here so far in this 2nd quarter. Can they reply? 40 seconds left. EJ Johnson, they'll hand it off here. Shondale Cook brings him down again. His 3rd TFL of the ball game. Another 3rd down incoming. At the 33, not in field goal range. It's a 50-yarder from here. And he tried to gear up for a yam, and down he goes. So decision time now for Tulane. They're going to go for it. They don't care about punting. They are going for it on 4th down. Very aggressive here. They bring the blitz. Yamming it deep. Right side. He's open. He's open. They're inside the 10. Bahama saves the touchdown. But here comes the wave, suffocating the Bobcats. They're going to drown them right in front of us. Can they tie it up? Hand off Willie. He has room. Willie, touchdown, Willie Hayes. The Wave have stormed back to tie the game. The tale of 2 quarters. An incredible job from Tulane not letting this game get away from them. Holy Toledo, we might have an all-timer brewing. And Texas State has just gotten punched in the mouth for the first time this season. They've been able just to lean on their defense all year long, averaging, giving up only 8.6 points a game. They got to 14 and just thought they could take their foot off the gas. Now you're in a slugfest. So here's Toby Sloot. He yams it deep, and that's out of bounds. So 14 seconds. Are they okay just going to halftime? I do think Texas State gets ball after half. They are not just going to fall on it. So 14-14, Toby. To the corner. It's caught by Malik. No, he drops it. So 3rd and 10. Third down for Texas State. Floats it and intercepted! It's going the other way, and there's time on this clock, folks! This could be a disaster! What are you doing to me? Trying to find Hunter Marshall. Folks, if they convert on this yam. Here we go, E.J. Johnson, he yams it deep down the seam, wide open! Touchdown Tulane! Holy Toledo! Triple zeros! Tulane takes the lead! Insanity here! (21-14) in the blink of an eye. The best defense in the country. And at halftime, folks, what a game! 21-14. And it's an uphill battle for Texas State. After that miraculous first quarter, I thought it was over. So a pick from Tubby Sloot leads to a free 7. And Phi must be sick to his stomach. 21 unanswered for Tulane in that second quarter. Like, tons of... And look at that time possession. As you look at the first half stats, tale of 2 quarters. Super close, obviously. The massive plays at the end of the half are the difference. Woof. Man, give me a towel here. I am sweating, and I'm not even in the game. Generational blunder here. And you just can't be throwing a pick in that situation. You know, you're not down or anything. You just take the ball. You get the ball after halftime. And it's funny. It's like the half didn't even impact this possession arrow. They scored with triple zeros. They kick it off here to start the second half. Lil LaChante get a couple here. By golly, by golly. First and 10. How does Tubby Sloot respond? He throws it into the turf. Is this game gonna come down to Tubby Sloot? He needs to lock in, folks. Steps back, he takes off this time. He has that left-hand side. He has great speed, and he gets 17. Love him or hate him, Tubby Sloot demands your attention. Down by 7. Quick option for Tubby. Breaks a tackle. He floats it out. There goes Blaze. He stiffies. He pushes, and he gets 9. What a play. These Bobcats are trying to prove to the nation that they belong, that they are here, that they can finally topple UTSA. Not just trying to prove it to everybody else, but also to themselves. Blaze Hollister finds room up the gut. He gets a big play. Inside the 35. Great start to the quarter here for Texas State. The handoff now. Blaze to the outside. He gets the blocking. He gets 7 out of it. Second and 3 now at the 26. 2 tight ends set. LaChante in the slot. Handoff, it's a counter. They get the blocking. He cuts upfield. He stiffied a man. Almost killed him. First down, Blaze Hollister. So we're going to hurry it up here at the 23. Pistol set. They like the look, I guess. Quick option. Sloop pitches it out. There goes Hollister. He has the edge. He's inside the 10. First and goal.
That's good for a gain of 19 yards. That makes it first and goal.
First and goal. They're at the 5. To tie this game up for Tubi. Rivers in motion. The drop back, he floats, it's caught, but short. Not exactly fruitful there on that throw. Second and goal from the 5. Tulane trying to stand on their head. Super evenly matched game here today. Hollister up the gut. Hollister, touchdown, Texas State. What a drive. Needed every bit of his power there. We're tied at 21, folks. So is this going to be a quarter all Texas State, or is Tulane going to fight back? It's been the game of quarters. Get a return here, and up to the 27. So 3 different SFA players have scored today for Texas State. Sloot, Rivers, and now Hollister. Cannot believe Tulane scored on this play. Just an incredible one. The diving grab into the end zone. So 21-21. 6.5 left in the third. We'll start with a handoff here to Willie Hayes, and he goes nowhere, brought down by Reese Irwin. Or Tyrell Smoochie, I guess. Irwin hit him first. I don't know why they credited Smoochie with that one. 2nd and 11 now for Tulane. What kind of adjustments Coach Fine made? Well, there goes Hayes. He finds the outside. He gets half of it back. It'll be 3rd and short. So 3rd and 4 here for Tulane. And they get the first down, brings a blitz, floats, and it's a first down. Great job by E.J. Johnson to hang in there. The drive continues. They're up around midfield now, E.J. Johnson. Tough start, but they've really locked in here. Trips to the top. Johnson to the flats, intercepted. They're going the other way. This has 6 written all over it. Texas State hits them back in the throat. Touchdown, Bobcats. They take the lead. It's Bo Hunter. And just like that, you can basically call the Tulane pick basically a pick 6 as well, because the next play was a touchdown. So they are right back where we started. A 14-point quarter for Texas State. A touchdown lead. Tulane just completely squandering their advantage. What in the world is this ball game? Absolutely ridiculous right there with the pick 6. So 28-21. Tulane back with the ball inside their own 25. They'll toss it out to Hayes. He tries to turn the corner. He'll get 4 out of it. So if this is the tale of quarters, Tulane's got to keep it close to get to the 4th. You got press on all sides. Watch for the Yam. E.J. Johnson does yam it deep. He has some room. Intercepted again. Back-to-back throws at Shante Bahama. Back-to-back throws picked off by Texas State. And just like that, the defense has bailed them out. Tubby Slew completely bailed out here by the defense. Hand off to Blaze Hollister here. 28-21. The defense locked in at halftime, folks. A pick six and then a pick. So we're halfway through this third quarter now. A touchdown here. I mean, you never know, but Texas State looking good now. Not sure what happened in that second quarter. Is he over pursued? That could have been a pick six right back. What the heck? Tulane fumbling the bag here tonight. As now Hollister goes down in the backfield. Tulane desperately trying to keep this at one score. Tulane defense has to bail them out now. So it still is kind of no man's land. Don't think Ethan Pruitt can hit it from here as they go trips left. 2nd and 11. Quick option for Tubby. Nobody checks Tubby. And he breaks 2 tackles. He's still tumbling. They win for the strip, and Tubby got the first out of it. He is an impressive runner. Trips left yet again, back to the pistol. Handoff up the gut, and he'll get a nice modest 6 yards out of it before he's hit. 116 on the day for Hollister so far. They have 3 drives inside the 20 and 3 touchdowns. Tulane defense looking for a stop, looking for a splash. Tubby will throw it. Rolls right, throws right, and incomplete. Good play by the linebacker to knock it away. So 3rd and 4. Third down for the Bobcats. The snap, Tubby. Corner, oh, I thought it could have been picked. Instead, it's a first. Corner couldn't close in time. The drive continues. Just feels like Tulane just giving up the game here. Handoff. Blaze spins. Touchdown, Texas State. What a run from Blaze Hollister. His 2nd of the ball game. And now Texas State has a 21-point quarter. So back-to-back 21-point quarters here. And they regained their 14-point lead they had at the end of the first quarter. So talk about a change of events. All the momentum was with Tulane at the end of the half, and now Texas State has just punched them right in the big nose. Like Warrenberg out there. So at the 24, can Tulane find a way to fight back? They did it once. Can they do it again? Take a long drive, but they can do it. They've done it in this game. 5 for Willie Hayes. They can still run their offense. It's just they got to start capitalizing on these drives and got to avoid mistakes. 2 straight picks are the difference. Under center for Johnson. Handoff, Willie Hayes. Down he goes. It is Irwin on the tackle.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
So officially 3rd down here for Tulane. A punt here, you're practically giving the game away. Handoff, tries to get upfield, he can't. 4th down. Feel like they got to go for it here, and they won't. Punt fake, please. No. All right. Up to the defense now. Barker trying to get to the boundary. They'll start at the 46. Now this game feels like it could start getting out of hand. Tulane offering no fight in the second half. Trips right. Feels like the only thing that could get Tulane back in this is a 2B mistake. But will they even give him the chance to make the mistake? You just hand it to Blaze.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 in midfield. Tulane turning into a puddle here. That it is 3rd down, though. Chance to get off the field.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. Can Tulane get off the field? Is a throw. 2B to the corner. It's caught by Little Lachante. 1st down. 2B has been less than perfect today at quarterback, but enough for a 14-point lead. Hand off to Blaze. A massive hole. A 1st down again. You mark it short, but you get the picture. Not listening on radio. 2nd and 1 now. Quick throw. Oh, it is picked. It's going the other way. Little Lachante brings him down. A massive mistake from 2B Salute. Is that enough to get Tulane back in this game? E.J. Johnson finds a man, and that should end the 3rd quarter. So as they head to the 4th, the 1st quarter was Texas State's, the 2nd quarter was Texas State's. So can Tulane find a way? They need 14-point comeback. They did it one time. Can they do it again? Undefeated on the line. No audible. Not squander this opportunity as time yams it deep. Oh, he had 2 guys wide open and missed them both. E.J. Johnson, what are you doing, Slime? So shotgun, 3rd and 5. They bring a blitz. They pick it up for a 2nd, and he gets sacked anyways. Tyrone Smoochie. So the Bobcats come up clutch and the disastrous turnover from 2B. And that might just be enough to survive. Fake punt? No fake. They will return this. Chevrolet Barker. So Texas State, they can just run clock now. This game is over. Feels like Tulane had their opportunity right there and they squandered it. Somehow need 2 scores. Hand it off to Blaze Hollister. Up the gut, he gets 2. See how long it takes for Texas State to start running clock here. So 2nd and 8 now for Texas State. Floats it, and that's going to be a 1st down. Vincent Moore for 9. Not too many more chances here for Tulane. They need the ball back desperately. Hand off to Blaze here versus Field. Up the gut, gets 8 out of it. 2nd and 2. Pistol form. To Sloot drops back, throws it backwards to Hollister. Ball's on the ground, but it goes out of bounds. But because it was backwards, that means it's a loss of yardage. Great job by Parham. So 3rd down, the clock stops. This is the best chance left for Tulane. They desperately need the ball back here. To Sloot drops back, corner blitz. He yams it deep left-hand side. He's open. It's Little LeJohntay. Touchdown, Texas State. They double up the wave. On your dome and in your home, Little LeJohntay. Bang, bang, bang. And somehow, Texas State was losing at halftime. It was 21-14. Just an explosion here in the second half for the Bobcats. It would really take something miraculous here for Tulane to win this. We have seen crazier. But Texas State, man, proving that even without elite quarterback play, they can still be lethal. Like, To Sloot's been nothing impressive, but you look up and bang, 42 right to the dome. So Tulane's got to move fast if they have any hope here. No scores in the second half. Dumping that off. Irwin on the tackle. Tate Porter. Second and 5. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left. E.J. Johnson, it tipped at the line. Just nothing going right for the Green Wave. What in the world? Sorry, there's fireworks going off, even though they're banned around here. Third down for Tulane. Blitz, the yam, the open. Oh, what a recovery from Shante Bahama. He almost picked it again. And they'll go for it. Desperation mode here for Tulane. 4-man rush over the middle. It's 50-50, and it's a turnover on downs. Allen tips it away. So Texas State will get the ball back up 21, looking to just run the clock. And you can feel the white flag waving here for the Green Wave. Just a miraculous game here from To Sloot and Company. Yamming that one, and that's a catch! Malik Rivers. Just such an impressive performance in the second half after throwing the pick. So Texas State now inside 6 minutes. They'll start running the clock here with every play. Remember, guys, all VODs will be available later tonight on YouTube. Highlights available tomorrow on YouTube as well. Runs over a man, and To Sloot, he gets an 8 out of it. We'll be debuting the College Football 26 Team Builder team on Thursday, I've decided, 1 week from the Team Builder 2.0 release, hopefully. Still probably work to be done on the team, but it's done if it were College Football 25, so I don't know what's added, but 2nd and 2. Continue to run the clock. We'll have game day on Sunday. Big handoff for Blaze Hollister. He's looking for the end zone. He gets 21. Looks like we will be getting 49 out of Texas State here. Just a diabolical half of football. A 35-point half here from Texas State incoming if they score. Welcome in Drew Dabsky. First and goal now. Broken tackle from Tooby. He has a pitch, man. It's balls on the ground, and it's going to be a turnover on the goal line for Tooby Sloot, his third of the ball game. I don't know if I remember you specifically, unless you went by a different name. But if you ever want to rejoin, we have plenty of open teams. So, I mean, it's super unlikely, but if Tulane somehow finds a way to win this game after that. Handoff, Willie Hayes. Is that a safety? No. Shante Bahama, what a game. So, 3rd and 10. 42-21, Tulane. Avoid it. Avoid it! That's going to be a safety! Texas State gets the safety. Bianco Strickland. What a day for Texas State. 44-21. So the punt turns into, or the fumble turns into a safety, which turns into a punt. So we'll see Texas State run the clock out now. We rarely get safeties here.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Four down, four down. Hey, one set. Check right, 54.
It's 1st and 10 now. Blaze Hollister spins away, gets 1. In garbage time here. See if Texas State can get 50. A touchdown here gives them the 50 burger. Handoff to Blaze. He finds room. He gets 12. So looking like it's going to be a Texas State cover here for the BearCave folks. Blaze Hollister, another big gain of 13. Hand off to the left side. They're looking for the 50 bomb. You can tell Blaze Hollister wants number 3. 200 yards for Blaze today, 6.5 a carry. The 22-yard line now, so 4 or 5 plays left for Texas State. Handoff again to the outside. He cuts upfield. He gets the corner. There it is. That's 50 for Texas State. Watch out, UTSA. Texas State is coming for the Conference USA title. 51, making a statement. They have a 44-point quarter.
Number 20, back to return.
Or no, it's a 37-point quarter. Or half, I mean. Tulane was winning at halftime 21-14. Just an incredible second half performance here. And almost another one. Texas State ate their Wheaties at halftime, folks. My God. Just domination from Texas State. That end of half sequence really pissed them off. Pulls right, throws that sideways. What are we doing? There is a time where you did not score any points on game day. You cannot be mad about giving up a touchdown as you get a big play here. He scored 51. Nice play there. Shante Bahama having a wonderful game. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left here. Come on, Tulane, pack it up. The fans are already going home. Time to pack it up, folks. Down by 30. No, it will not. Steps up, EJ to the corner. It's intercepted. It's Shante Bahama. It's going to be another pick six for Texas State. Unbelievable. Their second pick six of the half. Two pick sixes and a safety in this half alone, folks. They now have a 44 half performance. 44 points in this half. They were down by 7 at halftime. Unreal. I've never seen such a crazy swing in one half. 44 points in one half? That might just be a record. We've had 28 and a quarter before, but 44 and a half. That is crazy work. 2 defensive touchdowns, a safety. We definitely never had that much defensive scoring in one game for a team. Texas State looking for 60. So 3rd and 5. Will this game ever end? My God. This is just the Texas State highlight show. They're taking years of frustration out. Down by 7. It's 44 unanswered. And that's going to be another sack. It's not getting any better here for Tulane. Oh, and it's almost blocked. General Barker, I mean, there is a legit chance here if they run a real play and don't just sit on it, that they could get 60. I don't think they will. I think they'll just run quarterback victory formation, and they will. And as we hit triple zeros, a insane shocker here in Tulane. Texas State was down 21-14 at halftime, and they stormed back to score 44 unanswered, which may just be a SFA record for a half performance in a game day setting. 2 pick sixes and a safety from the defense in that second half as well. 44-point quarter. 58-21 is your final. Texas State is officially arrived as a national contender. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on Sunday for Week 10. Holy Toledo. Well, there's nothing to be nervous about there, Coach Fi. 58-21 right to the dome. Insanity. What a half, man. Yeah, I'm sure you are feeling better, especially if you get UTSA in a game day. So look at that. Look at that up top. 21-23. What happened in the second quarter, Fi? I don't know. This should have been domination. You could have owned them, but Hunter gets a pick six. Bahama gets a pick six. Hollister, LeChante all score. So E.J. Johnson, 17-37, 191. The game fell apart when he threw 2 straight picks on 2 straight plays. 2 pick sixes. Willie Hayes had to come in after Peterson left with injury. Just an uphill battle from the start. They almost made it work for, for a half, but Texas State responded in a big way. So Tooby Sloop, 14-22, 166 and 1 touchdown. Hollister, 223 yards, 3 touchdowns himself. Sloot and Rivers both had one on the ground. Little LeChante over 100 yards. Nobody else really did much through the air. And on defense, Shondale Cook, 9 tackles, 3 TFLs for Smoochie, Cook, and Yazlov. 3 total sacks, 3 total interceptions. A lot of deflections, no fumbles, but the big one, 2 pick sixes and a safety. And that is your difference. So we'll check out players of the game. It gotta be Bianco, or no, it's gotta be Shante Bahama. He might get National Player of the Week. And there it is. Shante Bahama gets it. Blaze Hollister obviously on offense. Just a fantastic second half performance from Texas State. An all-timer performance here. So to offset the scoreless, you put up 60 in a game day. So congratulations. I don't know if the 58 is a record. I don't think so. But still, that is going to be a cover for Texas State. For those of you guys waiting on the payout, let me get that out here. So it is a cover. So that wraps up another week. Thank you guys so much for watching. VODs will be coming out in a little bit. I got to check in with Miss TC, but recruiting and everything should be tonight. There's a little bit of an issue. I might have to leave and stuff would come out super late. But I'll let you guys know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on Sunday for the next week of Game Day.